Hi, let's talk about the oldest members of Congress. This is the House and the Senate. They are called Congress. You have the House of Representatives, and then you have the Senate. You got 435 in one, and 100 in the other, just for those of you who do not know. So, in the House, or the top 10 oldest Congress people, 8 of them are Democrats, 2 of them are Republicans. The 2 oldest are Senators Chuck Grassley and Senator Dianne Feinstein. In the House, the 10 oldest are separated 8 and 10. So 8 are Democrats, 2 are Republican. They're all too old. They all need to go away. Mitch McConnell the other day proved that he can no longer function as a U.S. Senator. One of the things you have to do, it's not in the Constitution, mind you, but you have to have a reasonably decent mind still going. I know Biden doesn't even have a decent mind anymore. I mean, he's a doddering old fool. But you know what? They're doddering old fools on both sides. Okay, Chuck Grassley, interestingly enough, seems to still have his stuff together. But if anybody watched any news in the last 2 months, you would have seen where Dianne Feinstein is totally gone. She's a dotard. She is history. I watched her in giving some vote in some committee, and she was told by her minions behind her what to do. She was trying to add an amendment. She was trying to add maybe her opinion to it, and all they said was, say yes, say aye, say aye. And she goes, oh, okay, I guess I'm supposed to say aye, and she says aye. That is a person who can no longer function at their job. If you have a job and you can no longer function at your job, if your job is, hi, can I take your order please, and you can't get that phrase out, then that can't be your job anymore. If your job is to help set policy for 350 million people in the United States, and you have minions behind you that are bureaucrats telling you what you have to say, and you have no thought on your own, it's time to get a new job. Chuck Grassley probably has to go. Dianne Feinstein has to go. And Mitch McConnell has twice frozen up in front of a mic. I thought he was having a stroke the first time, and you know what? He might be having a stroke the second time. But I can tell you that he's not thinking correctly. Maybe I'm not thinking correctly, but I'm getting old too. But I'm also not in Congress. So I can be an old dotard. I can still drive. I can still do the things I want to do. I'm still pretty spry. I still play golf. Got a little tennis elbow. What are you going to do? But Mitch McConnell, old. Bernie Sanders, old. Dianne Feinstein, old. Chuck Grassley, old. If you want America to move forward in any way, in any direction, I don't care what your politics are, we got to get some younger folks in there next year. It's time to get rid of these people that are these bureaucratic senators and House members that have just sitting there and they're hangers on. I have seen over the years some of the absolute dumbest people become members of the House and members of the Senate. It's amazing that politics is so bad that we can't get the cream to rise to the top to help take the greatest country in the world forward. But these folks have got to go. And those are my thoughts for today.